Hey everyone, I'm with your favorite Melee commentator, Ginger. You've seen a lot of success after Summit. What do you think about this new boom in your career?
I think it's going really well. I feel like I'm trying to carry a lot of momentum going into 2019. I think the end of 2018 was really good too. Are you talking about my commentary career?
Yeah, of course,
Oh.
because now people know you as Ginger,
Alright.
the magnificent commentator.
Yeah, I have a much more a better answer for this actually. So I'm booked for Full Bloom. I just commentated Genesis, one of the largest tournaments of all time. I commentated Summit Grands. So honestly, I'm hot in the market right now, I think.
Awesome. And this is the first time you made Grand Finals and made an appearance at a major.
True.
So I've been meaning to ask. So, you do a lot of cool content. You do a lot of the Falco stuff. Aside from the commentary stuff, what are your goals as a Melee player?
Some of my goals as a Melee player, as a competitor, I want to become the best player in the world, or at least strive to be that, right? But a big part of what I want to do as a part of a community is become a teacher. I want to really help people learn the game because I feel like the more people know, the more passionate people are going to be about the game. So the more I can teach and the more I can help people grow, the better.
Okay, so in your path to success, I believe that most people have like a rival as they move up. Do you believe you have any rivals, and who are they?
You could say that there's some beef going on. I might have a rival. If anyone, it would be Fiction, local SoCal Fox.
There's been a lot of banter on Twitter, and I'm just kind of curious on what's spurring all this kind of animosity between you guys.
All right, so it all started. We played at a Midwest regional. I think it was Show Me Your Moves 19 or something, and I whooped him. But and then we also played at a money match at the first Genesis that I went to, which was Genesis 4. And so I 3-0'd him. So I beat him both in a money match, and I beat him in tournament, and I think it makes him a little upset. I think he has an inflated ego. I think he thinks he deserves to beat me, but he just can't. So he's grasping at any straw he can to try and get another chance at another set.
Wow. So if you guys play again, do you think you're just gonna mollywop him again?
Yeah, you can also check out, I did an analysis of the set where I beat him. It's pretty simple, honestly. If any Falco players are trying to beat Fiction, just watch the analysis. It's really easy.
Wow. So, aside from the Melee aspirations or rivals, Smash Ultimate came out pretty recently. Have you dwelled in the game? How do you like it?
I've entered a couple tournaments now. I play Yoshi just because it's kind of like an easy character to play. I think I don't have to dedicate that much time to learning like a lot of ultimate tech skill or things like that. But it seems like the scene is really thriving. I think that if Smash 4 was any sign of like that type of game or that pace of game doing well, I think that Ultimate's just going to do even better. I also think that in the long run, I think it'll help Melee. I think having big tournaments like this where people are going to be, like the younger generation that are going to be introduced to the newer game, are going to see Melee and become interested, maybe play some friendlies, see what the game feels like, and help Melee overall.
It's pretty interesting that you're taking that perspective because you look at viewership, you look at attendees who are participating in Ultimate and who are participating in Melee. It seems like Ultimate's eclipsing Melee. So I have to ask, do you think like Melee's going to die?
Definitely not. So with Ultimate right now, the numbers are, it's hard to really determine what it's going to look like for the rest of the year. The game just came out. You saw a boom like this when Smash 4 came out too. When Brawl came out, a lot of people shifted to Brawl too, although that was the next game after Melee. But if you really look at it, and I hate to say this, but if you look at the way that the Smash 4 community kind of built itself towards the end of its career, it was pretty downtrodden, and I think a lot of people were interested in Melee. So I think once the hype dies down of the game, I think once the meta becomes established, people will understand the game better and have a better sense of whether or not they want to play Melee or Ultimate.
So, aside from that, I really want to thank you for taking the time out. I know that you're really busy. Is there any shouts that you want to do before we end this?
I always shout out my family. Thank you to my father, Doug, my brother, Cody, and my sister, Hillary, most supportive family in Smash.
Awesome. Well, thank you for this interview, Ginger.